stepping in. I mean, I can't call him the best Pac-Man yet. I don't know what his set score is with T, and everybody has their opinions, of course. But yeah, Cindy looking really solid. But right now, we're gonna kick things up. In the loser side of things, we have Arhungry versus Lyric.
Arhungry versus Lyric. This is going to be an interesting one. I mean, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of like ultimate lore history here, for like way back in the before time, for you guys might not know. This was Hungry's first main in Ultimate. He played Zelda, actually, way back in the day when this character first came out. Dropped her because he didn't think she was good enough, and yeah, you know, some of us would agree. And now he's looking at more characters like Wolf and Zero Suit Samus, a lot of like these top tier, you know, characters instead, which Zelda definitely is not, but she's definitely got a certain amount of tricks up her sleeve, and Lyric is no stranger to utilizing those.
Yeah, with a plethora of characters, it's fair to see why a lot of people wouldn't say Zelda is amongst one of the higher tiers, just because there's so much going on in this game. But one thing Zelda is really good at is kind of triggering the opponents to do unsafe options. She puts you in so many disadvantaged states where if all it takes is one pressure option, just one gasp, where if you, it's just kind of like, I'm kind of scared. I should be a little bit scared, but at the same time, it is Zelda. So she could be dying pretty early as that up smash will not take the stock. I mean, Lyric taking full advantage of this game right now as she has the lead and not allowing Arhungry to get these punishes that he so desperately wants.
Yeah, you know, it seems like Hungry is like, yeah, there you go, the up air is finally going to take it, sharking from below, catching Zelda right in the place where she ain't as good. Yeah, you know, Zelda's one of those characters where she's sort of like, kind of like a noob killer, you know what I mean? Like, because of that move right there, because of Naryu's love, that is frame 5 intangibility, my friend. The move doesn't come out on frame 5, but it's intangible at that frame beforehand. So if it looks like you're swinging at Zelda and it looks like you hit her and before the move even came out, yeah, you did, technically, but that's just because it's a little intangible beforehand. So if you know the stuff about Zelda, like if you come into this matchup prepared knowing about that information, what time that you should get off the ledge to deal with the Phantom Knight and how much space that move covers on every respective legal stages, platforms, as that back air is going to take the stock. A character like Wolf should not have that hard of a time.
Yeah, and yeah, like you mentioned, I mean, one thing that takes away a lot from Zelda, from a character like Wolf, is that reflector. I mean, a lot of phantom setups, a lot of options that Zelda would love to go for just gets evaded by the fact that reflector exists in Wolf's arsenal. And not only that, just Wolf being the character that he is, really good combo game, really strong options as well to kill as early as possible, like from a character like Zelda. So, you know, things do play off really well for Wolf in this matchup, it being one of Zelda's worst, according to what Lyric has told me.
I mean, I wouldn't really... Up air shark gonna take the stock again. Wolf just moves through the air like butter. That wasn't one of the reasons that I was gonna say that Lyric probably says this matchup is none too good. But the other one that was going to pop into my mind is, I cannot express to you how important it is to have a very fast burst option in front of your character. Like, say, like a fast dash attack, a powerful, like, forward air that, like, hits in front of your character, something like that. In this matchup, than so many other ones. You know what I mean? Because, like, there are going to be some situations where your best option is going to be to stuff out the Phantom Knight, hit Zelda while she's charging that move before it's able to come out. Some characters don't have burst options or projectiles in front of them quick enough to be able to deal with something like that. And then when you're forced to sort of respect, the Phantom Knight in that way, it's kind of got a little bit of the Mario Flood effect, where this down B wins the neutral for her in that sense, but my god! How is it going to matter winning the neutral for her if she's not going to be able to play in any semblance of neutral in the first place game? My god!
Yeah, what a way to start off this game too. Arhungry just going back from what he did in game 1, just allowing himself to just get this damage tacked on, and every single moment that he sees the chance, where it's just a 50-50, like, I'm gonna call you out and hopefully you do exactly what I expect you to. It's been paying off in this game too. And he doesn't show any signs of stopping whatsoever. Already has Lyric at a really bad disadvantage state, keeping her at the corner at 116%. Only 13% damage has been done into this.
Yeah, it's like she's not even really getting a chance to like really express her win condition, you know what I mean? Finally getting that down throw to the nair, getting some damage in. That move is a lot more consistent ever since a couple of patches ago. Multi-hits were fixed a lot in a couple of patches ago, so that definitely benefited a character like Zelda for sure. The only question is it really going to be enough? Forward tilt actually going to do it right there. Zelda being the featherweight that it is. Lyric shaking her head over down there in the bottom left corner of the screen. And now just eating another forward air. Combo breaking out of it. Not with a forward air, though. With a forward smash instead. I don't know if that was intentional, but it wound up working out for Lyric in the long run.
Hey, man, if it works, it works. And even if you don't intend for it to happen, if it does pay off, you just got to roll with it and just keep that momentum riding. And Lyric doing a really solid job just maintaining stage control, allowing herself to be able to start getting a lot more setups going in her favor. She may be down, but she's definitely not out. And a character like Zelda, who has the potential to just eliminate your stocks just like that, if you hang around too long at the ledge, yeah, that's pretty good right there for Lyric. All it takes is 2 more stocks, and from Lyric's experience, especially Tri-State being very known to have a lot of good Wolf players, I mean, she can definitely use that experience to fight back and bring this back to even game.
Potentially, man. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is where Zelda is at her absolute worst, personally, when she's the one who's this far down and has to fight behind. Ew, right in the keister, though, man. There's a thing to be said about that hurt box, my friend, and the Wolf back there definitely going to do it for her right in the keister. That is a very strong tipper move, indeed. It's hard for Zelda to come back from that, because she's a character that really kind of has a little bit of that slight zoning factor because of the Phantom Knight, really thrives off of her own advantage state and her being the one in the lead. Like, she's the kind of character that can really force her lead so well. But when it comes to comeback mechanics, I feel like it's really going to take a little bit of spaghetti on the opponent's part. Like, say, like, just getting a little impatient, falling into a lightning kick by doing a combo that wasn't true, since lightning kick's one of the best combo breakers in this game.